Hi, I almost didn't get this video up. If this goes up, yay. But I was actually planning on doing a different video for today, but it's just taking me so long to edit that I'm just not going to get it up in time. So I'm going to record this video. I don't really know yet what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to share some things that I've been loving, maybe, because that's something that I can do quickly. And yeah, so the dogs that I was boarding went home tonight, and I was, coordinating things with the owner and got all that squared away, but they're gone now. So it's bittersweet. Like, I kind of miss when a dog is here for a while. I kind of get into a new routine, and I get used to the noises and sounds and like their behaviors and all of these things, like listening to their feet on the floor or whatever, their little noises that they make. And now that they're gone, it's like silence. So, and also they were super cute and sweet, so they loved being hugged and held a lot, which was so cute. But now I'm not gonna have any animal to cuddle with, so that's kind of sad. But at the same time, I'm really happy because now I can get back on track with the things I want to do. I can really focus on things now and not have an extra distraction. And it's always just nice to have, your day-to-day normal routine back. So that's nice. And also just personal space. Anybody who has a dog or a pet or a child knows how much personal space they lose during those moments. So yeah, anyway, let's jump into some things I've been, well, not necessarily loving, but there are things that I've been doing and things I've been watching, things I've been trying, things I've been liking. Actually, one thing I do love is this book. It's called The Wonders of Nature, and I don't know, I'm hoping this isn't backwards, because when I look at this, it's backwards, but if it is, I'll flip it and post. But it's such a beautiful book, and the illustrations are so nice. And basically it talks about nature and gives like a little fact and a little description of all of these different elements on Earth. So like this one is talking about gold, but there's other things like this one's green algae, and I don't know, some other random thing. These are palms, like with coconuts, and it just gives like very interesting facts about things and a little background and history sometimes. But it's really kind of nice to flip through. It's like a perfect coffee table book or just a nighttime read. Like I'm reading a nonfiction right now, and I'm also obviously doing the chronological Bible thing that I'm going through. And so I wanted something just a little bit more interesting and lighthearted, because the book, The Mind Magic, that we're doing in the book club is also kind of like intense. So that's kind of a nice, I wanted to read sort of a fiction alongside it, but I feel like I wasn't ready to commit. It's kind of hard to get into a fiction book if you haven't found the right one. And since I'm doing the other things, I feel like I just wanted something, not that deep or not that involved. But I'm also doing this journal. It's the Future Self Journal. I think I talked about it already. I don't know, but I started this not that long ago, but I might think I'm on day. It goes through like every day you answer questions. Oh, I did talk about this like the day that I went out and got sunshine before the day I got sick, essentially, like a week or so ago. But yeah, so I'm still loving this, so I highly recommend it. It's created by Alfie Days, who's a YouTuber, and he's the perfect person to create something like this. But I'm really enjoying that. And what else? I'm really enjoying these Biscoff cookies. They're the vanilla ones. I prefer vanilla over chocolate, so yeah, this has the vanilla cream, but it's just the Biscoff cookie with vanilla cream inside, and it is so good. So good. And then for beauty stuff, I am really loving this. It's a beef tallow, like, I don't know, balm, I guess, but I put it mostly on my face, but also on my hands sometimes, and it smells of lavender, which I love to put on before bed because it just helps me sleep better. And then I also am loving this natural deodorant, Wild. I'm sure you've seen it around. It also smells good, and they have different scents, but it came with 2 bars, and I've lost the second one. I don't know where it is, which is really weird because there's only like 2 places it could be, and it's not there. So I'm hoping that I didn't accidentally throw it away with the box. That would suck because it wasn't cheap. And then this is the scent that is like my everyday scent, and I'm loving too. I always love. I mix it up. I have like several different ones since, but this is the one I always gravitate towards, and it's the Glossier that most people already know about. And then I've been really diving into pottery a little bit because I'm trying to learn some tips before I go through my second round, and now that the dogs are gone, I feel like I can do that pretty soon. And so I've been sort of doing a deep dive on just learning little tips and tricks with the pottery wheel specifically, but also like on TikTok right now I found this girl who does, let me just show you because I have it open right now. She does these little pottery like little things, like she did ornaments, and she does like little knickknacks and stuff. Oh, she did this sardine. She's showing it right here. Ignore all of the tabs I have open too. Oh my gosh. But she does this like sardine one. This is her creating it, and then this is like the finished product. It is so cute. But that's just with like, here, I'll show you this part, because I think like she like rolls out. Ooh, can you see? I'm trying. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. So she like rolls out clay, and then she just like creates it. And this is like air dry clay, which is what I have a lot of, as you saw in my previous pottery video. And I'm supposed to be using a different kind of clay for the wheel, but I have so much air dry clay, so I was trying to think of like, what can I do with my air dry clay? And I thought, this is like cute ideas. I don't know that I would do these specifically, but something like that, because I personally don't want to have things like this around my house, but they could be cute little gifts, or if I can think of things that could be useful, or I don't know, it just seems like something that could be fun. So I'll still be working on the pottery wheel, but I might want to try some of this as well. So that's what I've been doing on mostly TikTok, but on YouTube I go back and forth with watching her, but lately I've been back like kind of watching her videos. But her name is Sarahbwater, and since I have it open, I'll show you here. So this is her channel, Sarahbwater, and she does lives. So these are like, you know, pretty long, but she does mostly art, and like she'll do a lot from home. But the reason that I like her is because she also goes and travels, and she does bike tours. So she goes on tours with her bike through different countries for like months at a time, and they're really fun because she's like seeing things that you don't normally see when you travel through a country, because she's biking everywhere. which is really cool. So I highly recommend her. And what else? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like anything else I'm really into right now. Mike and I are watching, or we've watched a couple episodes of Joe Schmo, which is kind of the same concept as jury duty. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but there's only like 3 episodes even out right now. It's the one where like you have to wait a week for it to come back out, and so I don't really know yet if it's any good or if it's like as good as jury duty. But so far it hasn't been as good, but it's still kind of funny. But it's basically, he's the only person on the entire show. It's like a game show, and he's the only person that doesn't know that it's fake, and everybody else is just acting and pretending like this is a real game show, a real thing. And he is just some innocent bystander that they picked, and he's competing in the games thinking it's real, but it's not. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. But that's pretty much all I have right now, and not very interesting, but it's what I got. So I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the video that was supposed to go up today. Hopefully I'll have it up tomorrow. And it's about like pros and cons of mediocrity and being an expert versus mediocrity. So stay tuned for that.